Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. Tonight I'm going to be bringing you a small wooden nickel Asian inspired thrift haul. And if you're new to my channel, this is a wooden nickel. You buy it one time, pay $5 for it, and everything is half price every day, and you never know what is half price till you go. And I was lucky enough this time to find everything was half price. So I got a lot of stuff, and this is just part of the haul. And as you can see behind me, I love enamel, porcelain Chinese plates. I really don't know much about them because I collect them only for myself. So you'll see I did some research on the pieces I have here. So this is my small haul. It's a small haul, but I think it's a really, really pretty haul. And like I said, everything I got here was 50% off, and I really didn't pay much at all. These four vases were my favorite find. They were $8, half price, they were $4 a piece. I actually bought two, and then the next day I went back and bought the other two, because they're just so pretty. And I didn't know much about them. They all have the same marking on the bottom. And trying to do research on Chinese markings is very time consuming, but I did it. And I did find out some interesting facts about these vases. I found out that they're replicas of the Quan Nyan Zi Chinese Republic period. And they started making these enamel porcelain vases back in the 16th and 17th centuries. And these happen to be from the 1970s. So they are definitely reproductions. And the fact that I have four of them should have clued me off right from the start. But they're beautiful. And I think I'll keep one for myself and probably sell the other ones off. This beautiful enamel trinket box has a back stamp that is WBI. I know nothing about it, but it's a very pretty box, and I think I'm going to keep it for my own collection. But I did do some research on the WBI logo, and I found out something very interesting that I never would have thought, and that is that the WBI stands for World Banking Institute, and this piece comes from the 1950s. And the World Banking Institute was created to stimulate the economy and create jobs in underdeveloped countries. And Chinese exporters started using the WBI back stamp back in the 50s. And that's something I never would have guessed. I picked up these beautiful Chinese porcelain enamel candlestick holders for $2 for the pair. The bottom didn't give me a lot of information to go on, but I did find out some fairly interesting stuff about the pattern. And the pattern is called a famille. And famille is actually French for family rose. And the design has roses and has the earth tone colors. So a lot of the pieces that you see that are floral are replicas of the famille rose. And they started making those back in the early 1600s. And I would imagine these are probably 1970s or maybe even a little bit later. Even though I think the four vases are exquisite and I love them to death, I think these sake cups were my best find of the day there. They have birds. Each one has a different bird and flower on it. I got this whole set for $9, half price, and it's a full set of 12. And anytime you can pick up a full set of anything, it's a good thing. So I was glad to be able to get the full set. And I did a little research on them, found out that they are made by the Franklin Mint Company and issued obviously in 1985. And it was probably, you got one every month. There's a different bird and different flower on each cup. And I couldn't find out much information about the FP, which I did try very hard to do, but my guess would be that FP stands for Franklin Porcelain. And if anybody knows anything else about that, I'd be happy to hear from you. I did notice on eBay that a full set of these are selling for $100. So I think that was a pretty good investment of $9. So thank you for joining me on my Asian-inspired wooden nickel tour. I hope you found it informative. And if you know what FP stands for, please let me know, because Franklin porcelain was just my guess. I couldn't find any info on it. And my sister's coming down tomorrow from Connecticut, where it's raw and still cold, to sunny Florida. And she's coming down for a week. We hope to get some thrifting in and hopefully get a video up. So have a good day and see you real soon. Wooden nickel for $5 one time, and whatever's half price is half price at the main thrift store, which is right down the road. You buy it one time, and whatever is half price at a day. Why do I keep doing that?